Hey guys, my name is Angelia and welcome back to my channel. So I've had a lot of questions about how do you stream, how do you go about doing this. There are tons of guides that are on YouTube, which I did follow quite a few of them. I looked them up, I figured it out on my own, but I thought, you're already watching my channel, so why not try to help you guys out here and there. So here we go. So the first thing you're going to want to download is OBS Studio. You can do that by just searching OBS in Google and it'll pop right up. So you just go here. You're going to want to download OBS Studio. Do not download OBS Classic. OBS Studio is where you want to be for this. And then once it launches, you're going to see a screen like this. All this is going to be blank. So what you're going to do is you're going to just create a new scene. These right here are all called scenes. These are what I use to switch between different things when I'm recording. So like if I want to go to my outro, which I'm going to show real quick, it's going to be this screen. And then I'm going to go back to this one. So these are basically everything that you want to switch between. So like here's one of my intros. I have my DVD intro. This is my game one with, my little bit cup and my emote and all of that fun stuff. That's kind of the basics. You just name them what you want to name them. So if you want to differentiate between, oh, this is the thing I want to start my stream with, name it intro, So if we were going to set up a new one, we would just add it, we would name it. I'm just going to name it scene. And it turned up black, obviously. So say this one is a brand new one. Say this one is scene one. You would go over here and click add for the source, and you're gonna get a whole bunch of other things. What I usually do if I'm capturing a game, I think I do window capture, I believe. Nope, I do game capture. So I do plus game capture. Well, that's fine. And you're gonna see the screen that's gonna pop up. You can capture a specific window, which is what I usually choose to do, and then if you already have the game running, it will pop up in here. So see, I have these things currently open, so it will, capture that. Hit OK. The one thing I do recommend doing, actually no, and then since I'm recording right now, I don't have my microphone hooked up to this. I am actually recording my audio over here in Audacity. Just for the purpose of recording. That's usually what I do when I'm recording a video, because I want to make sure my audio is clean so I can go ahead and remove the background noise that comes from my PC. Desktop audio is pretty self-explanatory. That's, the game sounds and the sounds coming from your computer. So like if you're chatting on Discord or Skype with someone and you want their voice to be picked up, you want to enable desktop audio. Definitely go to properties. Mine's currently going through my headset. Then you can see all the other ones. There are filters that come with this. I use a filter on my microphone. I use the noise suppression, noise gate, and gain. Basically, the suppression and the noise gate, anything below this 29 level, right here, these are my settings. They're really good settings, just as an FYI. Anything below this, my microphone will not pick it up. So like if you're watching my stream and you don't hear background noise when I'm not talking, that's why. It'll basically only pick up my voice, which I think is really, really good. So if you just want to copy my things, you totally can, because I totally copied someone else's settings on this. I did it specifically in this order. I don't remember the reason why, I just know it was important. And you can add the web source and stuff like that, which I will get to in just a second. Scene transitions are the fades, so at the rate of which these go in between one another when you're clicking on them. It's a pretty, I have mine at 500. I think the default is 400, but I want mine a tad slower. You're also going to want to go into your settings. This is probably the most important part, is to go into your settings. This stuff I didn't touch. Honestly, I haven't touched it. I do recommend having this one because I love that one. This is everything that you're pretty much going to need right here is your streaming section. Obviously, if you're going to be going through Twitch, please go through Twitch. My service, the LA one, because that's the one closest to. This is my personal stream key, and to find that, let me just close that out. You will go here. You're gonna click this, and you would click on dashboard. Then you're going to come up here and click on stream key, and then you're going to click on this. I'm obviously not going to click on that because you guys do not need to know my stream key, because, you know, it's my stream, not yours. Let me go back into settings real quick. Output. The bitrate really depends on your personal internet, how good or bad your internet is. 2500 seems to be pretty okay if you're only getting like 4 or 5 upload speed, because that's about what mine is. To test your ping, you can go to like speedtest.org or whatever it is. Just type in speed test in Google and it'll test your internet for you. But 2500 is pretty good. If you have a really good internet, like a really good upload speed, you can definitely bump it up a little bit higher. I have my encoder preset set to very fast. I have those checked. I didn't really touch much of this except for the bitrate. That was what I was mostly concerned about, and the audio bitrate. I made sure it was 160. Over here on audio, I didn't touch anything except for this and for this, but I messed with that right here, so I didn't really touch anything else in here. Then you go over to video. Right now, since I am currently recording, I can't show you the different things, but when I'm recording, I have my output at 1080p. When I'm streaming, I take this output and I put it at 720p. That is because I want the image to be as crisp as possible, and I feel like having a larger one and shrinking it down makes the image a little bit more clear. And I actually got that tip from Kitty Plays, which Chloe recommended that to me. But it's incredibly intelligent to do that. I stream in 60 FPS because I stream and record in 60 FPS because it's going to give you a lot clearer of a thing, but you can definitely do like 29 point whatever and 30 FPS. It's totally fine and it works just as well. Hotkeys I didn't mess with because I like having full control over it, and if I accidentally press a button and then like I stop recording or stop streaming, that would suck. Advanced stuff, I don't think you really need to worry about, if I'm being honest. This is mostly just for your file names and stuff like that. I didn't touch it. You know, it is what it is. Also in my video, was an output? I think it's an output. Yeah, for recording, obviously since I'm recording at the moment, I can't touch this, but you know, it's going to my specific folder that I want stuff to be recorded in. I have the quality as indistinguishable, and this does take up a lot of space, but I have a pretty big hard drive. I record on like a 2 terabyte hard drive, so just to make sure I have enough room, it's not going on my computer and stuff like that, and then obviously an MP4, and definitely leave this like that. Oh, okay. So we got the scenes taken care of. You guys know how to add sources, but you don't know how to add all the sources. You can pretty much add just about anything, which is pretty cool. So like right now, I currently have display capture on, so that's why you guys are able to see my entire computer right now, which is pretty darn cool. So you're probably wondering, how do you get like all those cool things on your stream? Let me try to find, I guess we'll go to game. Because I have the little bit cup and everything with the little bits falling down. I'm not partnered, but I have a little bit cup anyway, just for follows and stuff like that. So the way that you do that, okay, you have to download Streamlabs. I'm going to log in. Already logged in technically. You have all my stuff here. You are going to go to Stream Labels. You definitely want to download Stream Labels. That's what's going to give you a lot of your stuff. You're going to make a folder on your desktop, and then all those things are going to go inside of there. This video does indeed tell you how to do it. So once you have those folders, and say if you want to have like the top donator listed right here, you're going to do this, and then you're going to add a text source. That's fine. I don't care what it's named. You can change the font to whatever one you want. A lot of the like custom fonts, Twitch doesn't recognize for whatever reason. You know, just doesn't want to show it, which is irritating. And you're gonna check the box that says read from file. You're gonna browse. I'm going to go to my desktop because that's where I currently have it. Here's my Twitch labels folder, and say if I want to do I don't know. Let's do, no, I want to do like most recent follower. Let's do most recent follower. Let's double click on that, and now this is opened up. It's right here. I like to add an outline just for the crap of it. I'm just gonna leave this like this, so you can mess around with the colors and stuff like that and click OK. Oh, it's up here. It's very small. It's right here though. And here it is. It's gonna be a little bit hard to see because I do have OBS running on top of OBS essentially, which is a little annoying. But as you can see, it is right here, my most recent follower. That's how you do like the labels and stuff like that. Like if you want to have an overlay on your stream like I do. And I did custom make my overlay. There are dimensions for it all over the internet that tell you exactly what size you need and stuff like that. Oh, okay. And next one. You probably want, maybe you want your alerts to be a specific way. Maybe you want GIFs and whatnot. So you're going to go to Alert Box. And this is where you're going to be doing all of that. So I have mine set to different ones. So here's one of mine. And you can go ahead and test it. And to use them, you're actually going to click this and grab this URL. I don't really want to put my URL on the screen because it is mine. So I'm not going to put that up there. Just for safety reasons. But what you will do with that is you're going to add a source. You're going to add a browser source, okay? And then you're going to be putting that website link that's right here. It's right here. You're going to be putting that right here. And now here's a really important part that took me a while to figure out. You want to make sure that this box right here is checked. Otherwise, if you have your follow alert for like 3 scenes over here, they are all going to go off at once when you're streaming and all blare in your ear, and it's super annoying. So you definitely want to shut down the source when it is not visible. Which means if I'm on this scene and both these 2 scenes have the same follow source, they'll both go off. But if I have that box checked, only the active one that I'm currently on, which would be this one, will sound off. Which is incredibly helpful and very, very good. It'll definitely save you a headache later on. Trust me, I learned that headache the hard way, and eventually I figured it out. You can also get a chat box up there if you would like to, which I currently have. This little preview is going to pop up for you very shortly. There it is. It shows you the little chat box and, people typing in your chat. I do have that on some of my screens. I have it on my taking a break and my outro, my intro screens, which is pretty cool. You can also have donation goals. You can have wish lists. You can have so many things that you can input into OBS to make your stream really your own. And they just added a new thing called the tip jar, and these are for partners and non-partners, which is so cool. I currently have mine as a little Sunday cup. Obviously, I am not unfortunately partnered with Twitch yet. I'm hoping to get there someday. So I can't use these, but I do have the Twitch follows and the donations going, which is pretty fun. And it's quite adorable once you get it going. And to shut off a source, like say if I don't want my follow alert showing for some reason anymore, I can just click this little eye and it goes right away, which is pretty darn cool. And I can close that off. You can close everything off, which is pretty darn great. But that's kind of the basics of streaming. There are probably a lot better guides and more clear guides out there, but I hope that this helps some of you to start up your own streams if you're really wanting to do that. And I don't know, I just really hope it helps you guys. I hope it was informative. Definitely check out Streamlabs. That's where it's at for everything pretty much. I like Streamlabs. Definitely grab OBS Studio. There are some other streaming platforms that you can use, like XSplit and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you have to pay for XSplit though, so I don't recommend that one. If you're just starting out, definitely try out OBS. I do actually record my videos in OBS now because it's the only one that's working on my computer now. And the quality comes out fine as long as I record it in 1080p and stuff like that. So, this is a pretty long video. I'm really hoping that this helps some of you. And I will see you guys next time. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I'm not an expert by any means, but I will try to help you to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!